Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Wok with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Oh, welcome back. My friend Rooney loves teriyaki shrimp, and he also loves onion and garlic. He never could have enough of it, so when he made his teriyaki shrimp first time in his stainless steel wok, he put in lots of them. And then disaster struck. By the time when he's done, his wok is badly burned. He called me in distress because he's afraid that his brand new wok is permanently ruined. So in this video, I'm not only just going to tell you how to make this dish, but why the wok will burn like this, as well as how to clean it up afterward. Cooking is a dynamic process. In fact, no matter how well you season the wok, some food will inevitably burn to the surface of the wok. This video is an demonstration of how this will happen. Now, the culprit turned out to be onion and garlic. When they combine together, that is a formula for disaster. Since Rooney really liked onion, he started out by sauteing some onion and followed by addition with some garlic. As you notice that shortly after he added the onion and the garlic, they start to turn brown. And next he adds shrimp that has been coated with a thin layer of cornstarch. Now the browning of the garlic actually adds flavor to the shrimp. However, you notice that the garlic also burned and stuck to the bottom of the wok. This not just happened to the garlic, but it also happened to the onion as well. The reason is that both of the garlic and the onion are high in sugar, and at this temperature they start to caramelize. And the solution to the problem at this point is my spot cleaning method. I start to add water to the area where the burn materials is located, and then I use my wok spatula to scrape them off. This actually worked quite well. If I do not do this, then the situation will get worse very quickly. As you notice that even then, it is a hard time to keep up. It's almost like you try to keep down a wildfire. You keep one place under control, the other place start to burning again. In fact, this spot cleaning method is not only able to control or minimize the burn area, but by dissolving the burn substance, it actually returns the flavor back to the dish. I call this spot cleaning, but later I realized that there is a culinary term for this. It is known as deglazing. Okay, the shrimp is almost done, and the next step is I'm going to add some cherry tomatoes. I added cherry tomatoes toward the end because I want it to be only lightly cooked. And then I find some scallions in the refrigerator, which I'm going to use to garnish the dish. Finally, to make things simple, I'm going to add some teriyaki sauce, which I purchased from Aldi. In fact, this is the same sauce that Rooney used when he made his teriyaki shrimp. Normally, I would create my own sauce, but this definitely makes things a little bit simpler. I need to get out my water bottle again because the teriyaki sauce quickly burned to the surface of the wok as well. At this point, I try to add only a small amount of water at a time because I don't want to dilute the sauce too much. Okay, I realized that not too much I could do at this point. I'm going to finish off cooking the dish. The total cook time of this dish is very fast. It took only about 4 minutes. So what is the verdict? I like the shrimp in this dish very much. The shrimp were perfectly cooked to the way how I like it. I also love the tomatoes in the dish. However, the sauce a little bit too sweet for me. You like the sauce on the sweet side, then this teriyaki sauce probably perfect for you. Overall, I thought it was a very nice dish. It certainly is very fast and convenient. However, you can see the wok did not do very well. So what I do is that I continue with my spot cleaning method by injecting a small amount of water in the wok and use the wok spatula to scrape any burn material off. As you can see here, the spot cleaning method is actually quite efficient. When I took it to the sink, I was able to rinse most of the burn material off with the help of the wok spatula. And then I take out my Palmyra wok brush, and as you can see that with a few swipes of the surface of the wok, it removed almost all the burn materials. And there's still some stain left on the surface of the wok, so I use a Scotch-Brite scrub pad. As you can see, in less than about 4 or 5 minutes, I'm able to restore the wok completely back to its original condition. I then turn the wok around and do a quick cleaning of the bottom of the wok as well. Like many people, this is the reason that I really like using stainless cookware, because with a stainless wok, no matter how badly it is burned, you can clean it easily with this spot cleaning method, frequently also known as deglazing. After cleaning it, I can simply store it away without worrying it from rusting. Next time when I use it again, I will just use my spot seasoning method. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you next time.